Well, not Diddy Dandy. Fuck that. Mustache. Why do you gotta be like this? I don't know, don't care. Are you still full of shit? No, you should be fine. I need to clean it though, because I don't want to have a repeat of what happened last time. That would suck dick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna position you just a little bit different. So like actually on me and not just on everywhere else. So, got back today. Oh shit! God damn, dude! Now it's gonna look like I pissed myself. It's fine. It's whatever. You know, there's a weird common reoccurrence of I go to make my pre and I spill something, whether it's the pre itself, water on my dick, something. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of annoying. Ugh. Yeah, this time I want to spill this shit everywhere. Hopefully not. I still have to clean up. Oh my god. I just opened the fucking ashes of Allah. I don't know. Holy shit. It's kind of be strong. And now my fingers are covered in it. Awesome. Okay. Steady surgical hands. Okay, we're good. No. Fuck. Well, it's not really a spill. It's just the stuff that was on my fingies. Now, if the lid could close, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so back, just sort of usual kind of back date. You know what? I am actually going to make it a point, though, to include traps. Just because I kind of miss hitting them. It's just something about having that weight in your hand, whether it's like with straps or just raw, and just like, I don't know. It's one of those things that kind of feels good. I'm going to do this in frame so that it doesn't look like something else. Anyway, you know, just kind of simple back day. Ooh. Really lat focused, really lat targeted. I think, see, here's the thing, is that there's so many different parts of the lat to hit. Like when you actually break that shit down. And there are compound movements that get a lot of the general area, but then there's other movements that you kind of neglect, and then it looks all funky. So you're like, okay, what the fuck? And it's not like I'm gonna do like 28 sets because I want to get every single aspect of my back. Like that's not how I like to do this. I like to do it. It's like, oh, today I'm kind of going for more of like kind of just overall back, maybe not so much just lats, you know, kind of day, or maybe it's just a lat day. You know, like that kind of stuff. Like, because, again, it's just one of those things where, like, you see a part of your body and you know that it can be bigger, right? Like, when I look at my penis, I know that it can be bigger, right? Like, because 2 inches may be a lot, but let's face it, it can be so much bigger, right? So we train till failure. Now, obviously, that doesn't apply to that, but everywhere else in your body, you know, it's that seems to just be the way to do it that I've seen in the amount of time that I've been lifting, which is about, it's almost been 3 years since I started. I've done stuff before, so really if you accumulated all the points, if you accumulated all the years, it would be something more like 5.5 years about, because when I very first started, sorry, pre-break, fuck, can't speak. When I very first started, it was all calisthenic stuff, so like body weight, like planches and handstand push-ups and stuff like that. And I had done, like, around the time I started was around like end of 8th grade, start of freshman year of high school. So around that time I did kind of do weightlifting, but it was nothing like this. It wasn't even anything like it was when I started in high school. Which is a lot of calisthenic stuff, a lot of body weight stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's cool, but after a while, it's like, because in my head, I was like, Like the person I was watching, he was 175 pounds, but I also wasn't thinking about the height. I'm like 4 inches taller than him, so that definitely would not have worked. But after a while of doing that kind of shit, you just kind of sit there and you think, I want to be bigger. You got people doing like the wrist thing where they like put the finger around the wrist, or like how you. Okay, sorry, my fucking phone was having a panic attack over nothing. But like I was saying, like I was trying to talk about, the guy was 175 pounds. I wanted to look like that. But as I got around to closer to that point, I'm realizing like, there's nothing really on my body. What the fuck? And then I learned that, as you're taller, you got to be heavier if you want more muscle because it's compensating for the height. It's like if I was like a piece of taffy, I got fucking like stretched. Pause. And not like that. It's just that I'm tall. I was slim and I was tall. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, fuck. This is getting too long. Back day, right? Lat focused. That's, yeah. Fuck. I'm sorry. Let's just get into it. I'll warm up and we'll get in there. I love you so much. Wanted to get an angle that wasn't in the way of everybody, but machine I wanted to start with, not available, which is fine. I don't know what these are called. Lower row, actually probably says on the thing somewhere. I don't know, but I like 3 sets of this to start off with, and we'll see what we go for next. Because it is a single arm kind of row movement, so maybe I'll have that be like this set one, and then I want to try and go for lat pull down machine. I don't know, we'll see, but 3 sets of this and we'll get on. Okay, that was good. Do 2 more. Okay. I forgot today's Saturday. And the gym closes at 8. I got about 15 minutes. So this is going to be a very quick back day. Not a problem for me though. Just do like 2 sets of everything and make it work. They might even let me stay just a hair over. I don't know if it's any of the cool managers working today, so we'll see. move on to lat pull down. Let's do 205. I'm gonna be honest, I think these are the only two movements we're gonna be able to do, and then we'll try and fit in a rear delt. Fuck. This is what happens when you don't think. Okay. You know, despite having like 0 to no time, that felt pretty fucking good. And I'll make this quick and we'll just do squeezing rear delts. Just end up doing abs and the rest at home. Now, while I am in a rush, that doesn't mean that I can't fucking clean up after myself. I got swamp ass like nothing else. Alright, we gotta make this extra quick. But I mean, you know, like I said, regardless of how little I think I might be doing, I still feel it a lot. And I think I might switch up my back days, because doing that single arm row movement and then going to lat pull down, I felt it way more than I ever have doing anything else. So we shall see. This might be a little problematic with my hat, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna raise the seat up just a tiny bit, and we'll do one more. I think we have an opportunity to hit at least one more set before we get kicked out. You know, that didn't even cross my mind. All my days are getting blended together. I thought it was a weekday. It is not. But, oh well. See, I just can't wait. My goal weight for this bulk is around like 220, maybe a little under 225 before I start like my first proper cut. Because I've done bulking breaks before, but it wasn't consistent enough to where I'd like lose like a proper amount. Well, I mean, I guess I did on my Alaska trip when I worked on this rig for a month, about a month. I lost like 8 pounds just from walking around that, and I couldn't eat as much. So that was a little bit of a downside. But yeah, I realized, I was at 198. I was below 200 pounds, and that made me very upset. So I told myself, I'm bulking till I feel like I can't bulk anymore. I don't know, that's just my mindset for now. Because I do not want to be under 200 pounds. I'm not saying it's victim weight, It's meal weight. If you don't get to 200 pounds, I might eat you. You better get started. You know who you are. I'll make this one a drop set. Okay. It's our short back day. I'll clean up and then see you guys in the car, I guess. Yeah, no, I completely forgot they were closing this late or early. Whips. We go. Okay, no, that's fine. That works. All right, so yeah, very short back day, but at least we got a very good pump in. If I'm being 100% honest, I think that was one of the coolest feeling pumps that I felt, and it had to be on a short day, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like, wow, progress. But I did notice that just the thing that I started with, the single arm rows. Oh, come on. It's like when I want to get out of somewhere, everybody has to be in the same area. Fuck off. But yeah, no. That was an insane feeling pump. It felt so fucking cool. But yeah. Otherwise, good back day. I really enjoyed that for how short it was. That is, sorry, I almost choked. That was completely my fault. I didn't think about today. I'm all caught up trying to catch up on videos. I need to be better about that. I'm gonna be honest, doing this kind of stuff, easy as shit. You press record, you do a few edits, that's it. If you want to, break it down in its like most simplest form, but I mean, there's other stuff to make it harder, like the specific editing you want to do, but that's really about it. I mean, in full truth, I've experimented with a lot of this kind of stuff before. A lot of it in just different, I guess, categories. I wanted to do gaming for like a really long time. And I think that's kind of what ruined it a little bit for me, was I was trying to do all the games that everybody else was playing, which at the time was a lot of like FPS shooter games, like first person shooters, all that sort of stuff. So like Apex, Warzone, Fortnite, all that sort of stuff. And I don't know, I feel like if you want to make something, I feel like you shouldn't try and follow a trend. Like that is, inherently there's nothing wrong with that, because again, it's a type of skill to use when it comes to trying to get views and stuff like that, which I understand. But I feel like if you're just gonna copy and paste something, then you're not really making something. You're thinking you're making something, but in reality, you're just, again, copying and pasting what somebody else is or would be doing. There's not any like pure motive or creativity behind it. And you could technically say, oh, well, Bailey, you're doing these videos like a lot similar to how everybody else does it. You're doing car talks, you're doing all these different angles, blah, blah, blah. What else do you want me to do? Like, genuinely, I might not follow through with all of it because, again, this is, my stuff. I do it the way that I want to. Which is another thing that I'm glad that I learned early on, is that not to fold into something that somebody else wants you to do. Whether it's with this or with anything else. It can even be going to the gym. Like, you know, this kind of stuff, not just content creation, not just the gym, but there's going to be things in life that's not for everybody else. Like with this and like bodybuilding, that's not for everybody. There's not everyone that goes to the gym wants to be a bodybuilder. They might get motivated watching these videos and seeing all these other big guys, and like they'll say, yeah, I want to get big like that one day. Let's be honest. You've been doing a lot of cheat meals lately, and I noticed that you're not following through with your proper caloric intake if you're trying to bulk, right? Or even if you're trying to diet down. So I don't think you're going to get there. Not as like a, I don't want you to get there, but just as like a, you know, full-hearted truth. You're not going to get there if you keep doing that. I mean, you have to, with this kind of stuff, you have to be able to like really want it. Not just like fall in love with the idea of doing it or like what comes with it, but following through with what you want to do. You know, don't tell anybody else. Even if it's like people you're like closely entrusted with. Oh, this is really risky, and I'm really hoping there's no cops. Yeah, don't do what I just did. I should have slowed down and stopped, but I didn't because fuck. I'm not gonna say what I've done, but the amount of stuff that I have gotten away with when it comes to driving is pretty fucking nuts. It's nothing intense or crazy. It's just minor things like running red light or not stopping all the way at a stop sign in front of a cop. In my career of driving, now granted, you know, with a license, it's only been like 2-3 years. So I've only gotten pulled over twice in the amount of time that I've had a license, but I've been driving since I was like 6 or 7. I don't know why I sidetracked to that. I'm really sorry. But yeah, back to what I was saying about wanting that kind of stuff. You really have to just be able to want it. You can't just, you know, sit back and think it's gonna fall in your lap kind of thing. You have to want it as much as you really want to breathe. And it can be any goal, you know, going to college, finishing high school, doing whatever it is that you want to fucking do, and just doing it. Even if it's just asking out a girl or something, you know, applying for a job even. Sorry, my camera keeps fucking folding down because the attachment that I have is old as shit. Oh, my back itches from sweat. But, yeah. If you want to be a bodybuilder, you gotta love doing every single part of it. Even the struggle. Because it's not gonna be easy. It's not easy, even for where I am right now. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. I'm only 19 years old. And I'm, you know, living with my dad and my grandparents due to a divorce and trying to figure out jobs and trying to figure out places to live. Trying to figure out this along with it, trying to figure out bodybuilding, trying to figure out, okay, am I going to be able to make time for my girlfriend? Am I going to be able to make time for finding work? Am I going to be able to, you know, make time for work? Am I, like, all that sort of stuff. It's just, it's a lot of stuff that goes through your head. But I've gotten a little better when it comes to managing all that sort of stuff. In truth, sometimes it scares the shit out of me. But that's why I know that I have to do it. If it's something that does not put any sort of, like, even just a little butterfly in your stomach, then it's probably not the thing that you need to do. Or not really worth doing is what I'm trying to say. Okay. That's twice I've done that now. Do as I say, not as I do. What was I saying? Yeah. It's like if you're planning to do PR, right? Your goal is 315, right? And you have like even just like 310 or 305 on the bar, and you're looking at it and it just scares the shit out of you because it is so much fucking weight and you're scared that it's going to crush you. But in your heart, you know that you want to be able to achieve what you want to achieve when it comes to that weight. You want to get to 315. So it's a risk of failing it and getting it. And even if you fail it, you like there's still an opportunity for you to go after and get it. But, you know, in life, you only have such limited time to do that kind of stuff. And I'm only 19, right? I'm just about to turn 20. And a lot of this I don't fully comprehend, right? But I've gone through enough to know that this shit that I want, it will come to fucking pass. I want it so fucking badly. I can see myself on in the places that I want to be, the stages that I want to be on, the physique that I want. I can see all of that. But I don't think about it so much that I only fall in love with the idea and think, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if I did this? No. I think about it in a way that makes me think, man, isn't it going to be cool when I get there? No matter what you do, put almost, if not all of your effort into it. Making your bed, taking a shower, even just waking up and getting out of bed. Make the most out of every single second of your life that you have. Because in an instant, it can be gone. It's either with moments or with people, with anything, it can be gone at any moment. You don't know whether it'll last. So you have to respect and enjoy it for as long as you can. Sorry, I really got into that. But yeah, just, I know that was a little bit, kind of everywhere when it came to my wording, but I think that's the first time I've actually talked about something like that, and it kind of made sense. But yeah, I guess that's the end of my little spiel. But good back day, good mindset. And there's still a lot that we have to improve on, but we'll get there. And I absolutely know for sure that I can get there. And I believe that you can get there too. But let's be honest though, I'm not going to let you catch up to me. You think I'm going to slip up? No. Just as much as I'm chasing everybody else and everything else, I want you to chase after me in the same context. Chase after your goal, chase after your physique, chase after anything. We're all human beings, we're all put on the same earth. So, do what you want. We don't have a lot of time on this earth. But I'm just about to get home, cook up some food, and see you guys on the next one.